Hey guys, I'm Martin and you're watching Carolina Arsenal. Today we're going to be looking at the Phoenix Rising 22 long rifle super tracers offered in 4 different colors. You can get the newest one, which is orange, and then they have their standard red and green, and also the white is a fairly new one as well. These are supposed to be able to trace out to 100 yards. This is an example of what the packages look like. You can get them in 1 color, 2 colors, 3, or 4, just depending on which one you want to buy. Today we're going to be testing them out in the 2245 Light and also the Ruger 1022, and both of them are going to be sporting the Rugged Suppressors Oculus 22, and this has a little special trigger that we'll get to experience a little bit later as well. So today we're going to be looking at both close range, long range, and daytime and evening times to fire these tracers, because it says right on the packaging that it has a bright daylight trace. So we're going to test that out, and we're going to see how bright they are in daytime and see how we can see them travel through the air. Let's get started. Alright guys, so for the daytime testing, I think we're going to use the Ruger 2245 Light, as I already have most of the ammunition loaded into the 1022's magazines, and we also put the Rugged Suppressors Oculus on the 2245. So off in the distance it's going to be very hard for you guys to see, but there is a old brake rotor that I had shot a while back leaning up against that tree, which is roughly 96 yards or so. So we'll see if I can hit it or not. I don't know if I will be able to with this, but at least the tracers should be able to point the way for the tree that I'm aiming at for you guys. That was close. Leave that one hit. That one did something weird. The tracer component kind of did a little squiggly. I don't know if you guys could see that on camera or not. And that one failed to trace. Now, one thing to remember is this is 22s, so they're not going to be quite as reliable as, say, a regular centerfire caliber with tracing and everything, but I would say at least 8 of those 10 shots went ahead and traced all the way to their target. So let's go ahead and we'll wait, and we'll come back to you here for the night portion with the 1022. Alright guys, so before it gets too dark, those rounds absolutely perform exactly how they're advertised. We're shooting at real close to the 100-yard mark, where it says those rounds will burn to at least burn bright to that distance. With that being said, there's a couple rounds that every once in a while didn't ignite, or ignited weird or very dim, but that was few and far between. We are dealing with rimfire. Now, I did notice as well that they tend to ignite better out of the 1022 with that longer barrel, rather than the 2245 Light with the shorter barrel. Also, I'm not quite sure. I didn't try it without the suppressor on, but they seem to burn every once in a while a little bit weird due to the suppressor. I tested that a little bit off camera, and there was a lot more reliability without that suppressor on there, at least with 22 rimfires. So they're very, very bright, both in daylight conditions, and the sun is setting behind me. At least on this mountain, it's getting darker. Thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos if you haven't seen any. Phoenix Rising offers a ton of different calibers and varieties of ammunition. They have 12 gauge, they have all metallics if you'd like. Anything from 22s to 45 ACP, 45 Colt, 357, you name it, they have it all in incendiaries and tracers. You can check out some of the other videos that I've done, and gives you a little bit of an example of what they're capable of. These rounds are really, really fun and also very powerful. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Alright guys, so it's a bit darker. we're going to go ahead and get started with our testing. Get one of the 10 round mags out of my pocket. And first up will be white super tracers. We'll be aiming at that same point that we did before. Alright, that's the first round. That was all the white super tracers. This one should be alternating green and red. And here's what I was telling you about the fun part. This has a binary trigger in it. That was a full 25 round mag, empty and just a flash. Now this is going to be the 4-pack variety. It's got the white, the red, the green, and the orange together. So there's all 4 colors. Now all 4 together just faster. Got a slight jam, and mag's empty. Alright, and this is going to be starting off with an orange one, and it's going to be alternating green, white, and red afterwards. And that went by really fast. Now, we'll just wait a little while and we'll see what else we got to do. Alright guys, so for the finale I've got 10 of the brand new orange ones, all loaded up in a 10 round magazine. And we're just going to go from underneath the camera to try to give you what I see as we're shooting. The best view I can of these last 10 rounds. Like I said, these are the new orange ones. So let's see how they do. We're going to send them straight over there towards that tree that we've been shooting at the whole time. As fast as we can. And that's pretty wicked. So, we'll be back for the closing remarks.